Remington Park Update is sponsored by the Thoroughbred Racing Association of Oklahoma.
Hello, I'm Jim Byers, and welcome to the Remington Park Update as we take a look back at Oklahoma Classics Night, Friday, October 16th. It was a 10-race card exclusively for Oklahoma breds with $1.1 million in purses. It brought out Grade 3 Oklahoma Derby winner Shotgun Cowboy, who certainly garnered national attention with that win. He won in the Oklahoma Classics Cup. We'll cover all the races coming up. But let's get started with the Distaff Sprint. It featured a field of 8 fillies and mares at 6 furlongs. The final purse is $118,900. The second wagering choice in here at 7-2 is Slew Hunter, 2 for 2 lifetime for trainer C.R. Trout. Third choice at 9-2 is For All You Know, a claim by trainer Federico Villafranco in June at Prairie Meadows. The overwhelming 2-5 favorite is Hey Kitty Kitty Kitty, a multiple Oklahoma Stakes winner, and a filly who's placed in a pair of graded races. She comes out of a runner-up finish in Keeneland's Grade 2 Thoroughbred Club of America Stakes.
For All You Know and Slew Hunter still nose to nose. They're on the lead, and they're now 3 clear of Dancing Diva. And Hey Kitty 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 as they reach the stretch. For All You Know at the rail gets a little separation from Slew Hunter. Slew Hunter trying to battle back. Here comes Hey Kitty Kitty Kitty, the heavy favorite. Now third, inching up with every stride at the 16th. For All You Know, still there. The favorite, Hey Kitty Kitty Kitty, coming on. And Hey Kitty 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 had to work for it, but she'll get it in the Classics Distaff Sprint tonight.
It took all of her class and talent, but Hey Kitty 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 is up in time in the Distaff Sprint under DDL Osorio, a daughter of Tactical Cat. The 4-year-old Hey Kitty 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 shipped in from Kentucky for this and boosts her career earnings to more than $451,000. She's owned by West Rock Stables, LLC, and trained by Ron Moquette. His son Chance was in town to saddle this gray filly.
She knows what the job is, and she tends to get it done. Sometimes she'll make your heart jump, but this is her millionth start. It feels like for us over the last couple of years. So I'm kind of used to the suspense. I'm glad we ended up on the right side of the win picture this time than the photo finish that we've had the last couple times she's run this year. But what a filly, man! What a great filly to have.
Hey Kitty 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 has 4 wins and 5 seconds in 10 starts this year. For All You Know gave way grudgingly to take second, with Slew Hunter third. The time 1 minute 10.34 seconds. Next up on Classics Night was the filly and mare starter allowance at 7 furlongs. $35,700 in the purse. On the lead from the start is another strong favorite at 3-5, Steel Cut. She shakes loose through the stretch to win by 7 lengths under C.J. McMahon. A 4-year-old filly by Cactus Ridge. Steel Cut has had a tremendous year for owner and trainer Wesley Hawley, winning 5 of 9. She steps off 7 furlongs in 1 minute 23.43 seconds. The starter allowance open to either gender on Classics Night was the next race, worth $35,500. Named in honor of the late Oklahoma horseman Dan Case. This 7-furlong event was more wide open on paper than the first 2 races, but the winner does it decisively. My Brother Don romps home under Ramon Vasquez. This 5-year-old gelding by Fast Play gets his first Classics win here. On hand were members of Dan Case's family to make the presentation for this memorial race in his honor. My Brother Don is trained by Federico Villafranco for owner Danny Caldwell. The time 1:22.66 seconds. Fillies and mares stretched out to 1 mile and 70 yards for the Oklahoma Classics Distaff, worth $131,500. Among the contenders is Ribbon of Darkness, back this meeting with Villafranco and Caldwell after being claimed from them in February. She's 2-1. 2014 Oklahoma Horse of the Year Okie Smoky is 7-1 in here, defending her Classics Distaff win of a year ago. She also took the Lassie on Classics Night 2 years ago. Again, a heavy favorite pops up here, More Than Even. She's a model of consistency, finishing third or better in 10 straight starts, including 6 wins. She's 1-2 under Cliff Barry.
It's more than even by 2. Ribbon of Darkness is all out trying to keep up. Cheyenne Blues is 3rd. As they approach the 16th, Okie Smoky battling for 4th with Zealous Vision. More than even. Still there by 2.5. More than even. 2 strong all the way on the front to take the distaff by a length.
It's wire to wire for More Than Even. A 5-year-old daughter of Stephen got even, now with 7 wins in her last 11 outings. Cliff Berry, the jockey. Once a maiden claiming winner, More Than Even has developed into a half-millionaire for owner and breeder Doyle Williams, with career earnings of more than $546,000. This winner is trained by Roger Engel.
Ramon Vasquez and one mare was really close to us, and that was their plan, looked like, to go after us early. And like you said, they didn't get a breather the whole race, and she still finished very well. They went 136 for the mile and 141 changed for mile and 70. That's racehorse time, so can't be any prouder of her. I mean, that's a great race. Hadn't run in 6 weeks, and I'm really proud.
In holding off Ribbon of Darkness by 1 length, More Than Even goes the mile and 70 yards in 1 minute and 41.22 seconds. The $118,900 Sprint is a 6-furlong dash for 3-year-olds and up. For the 5th consecutive year, Okie Ride makes an appearance. He's already won the Sprint twice in 2011 and 12, while running 2nd and 3rd the past 2 years. He's 5-2 here. The 3rd choice at a lofty 11-1 is Alpha and Omega, a Donnie von Hemel trainee who's been facing claimers on the turf of late and returns to this race for the 2nd straight year. The prohibitive favorite at 3-10 is I'm a Hit, the Oklahoma Classics Cup winner last year, who's hit the board in a pair of local sprint stakes this meeting. Owned and trained by C.R. Trout, I'm a Hit has Jareth Loveberry up. Lightly raced this year, I'm a Hit is seeking his first win since November 1st.
As they pass the quarter pole, half mile, 45 seconds and change. Schiffer Rub, skid the middle, is on the lead at the rail. Schiffer Rub. Here's Okie Ride. I'm a Hit chasing 3rd. Furlong to go. It's Okie Ride outside, now by a half length, and Okie Ride has clearance. Okie Ride is going to go on to win his 3rd Classic Sprint by a length and a half.
This 8-year-old gelding is amazing. He adds a 3rd Classics Sprint to his record. Okie Ride is 2 for 2 this year, as he also took his 2015 debut earlier this meeting in the Remington Park Turf Sprint. Ridden by Luis Quinones, Okie Ride is trained by Kenneth Nolan for the Richter Family Trust, which bred and owns the son of Candy Ride.
He's a little bit fragile, but they just take awful good care of him.
Yeah.
And we try to too. When the meet's over here, we turn him out, give him half a year off, and then bring him back again.
Okie Ride and Schifferobe had their own match race in this one, each 1st or 2nd at every call, with Okie Ride prevailing. The favorite I'm a Hit caught a wide trip and ran 3rd, the time 109.30 seconds. We move to the grass for the first time on this Classics night with the Distaff Turf, offering a purse of $122,800. Fillies and mares 3 and up go a mile and 1:16. A pair of these are 9-5, with the slight 2nd choice being Lingering Smoke. This versatile filly can handle turf or dirt and has come out smoking in 2015 with 3 wins in 2 seconds and 5 drives. Trainer Roger Engel will try for a Classics double. Another that likes to win is What Lola Wants, the front-running winner on this course last month. He's 8-1. The actual favorite is Zeta Zodi, another who's found her stride this year, reeling off 3 wins and a 2nd in 2015. She's making her Classics debut.
It's Ridge of Stone off the turn first. Outside the Sooner Superstar. Here's Zeta Zodi full of run, being chased by What Lola Wants and Sun King's Sister. Zeta Zodi has the lead with a furlong to go. Charging on, a big run by Harper's Princess. Zeta Zodi by 2. Harper's Princess coming after. Here's the line. Zeta Zodi has it.
A theme on this program has been hot horses adding to streaks, and Zeta Zodi wins for the 4th time in 5 races this year. Alex Berzer in the irons. Zeta Zodi is a 4-year-old filly by Omega Code, owned by Al and Bill Owelling, trained by Michael Beeler. Now a 2-time stakes winner this meeting, having already accounted for the Bob Berry Memorial Stakes. Zeta Zodi has earned almost $196,000. She holds off a late rally by Harper's Princess to score in a time of 1 minute 41.93 seconds. Race number 7 on Classics Night was the Lassie. 2-year-old fillies at 6 furlongs. The purse is $87,000. Much of the support went to number 7, Vizzy, a powerful maiden winner at Remington by nearly 9 lengths on September 11th. The Lassie will be just the second trip to the post for this Brett Calhoun trainee, who's 6-5. One of the most experienced fillies in the Lassie is Another Bond Girl, making her 5th start. She took her debut on a muddy surface at Lone Star in May.
It's Stolen Glory up front still by a half. Euro Texan backs out of it a little bit. Go No Go swings out for a run. Coming through traffic. Here's Aniwake. Stolen Glory, Aniwake. Go No Go. Vizzy's finally clear, but only a furlong to go. It's Go No Go now on the lead. Stolen Glory to the inside. Aniwake between. Here comes Another Bond Girl with a huge rush. Another Bond Girl. Go No Go. Stolen Glory. Another Bond Girl will get up to win it.
Another Bond Girl had to wait for racing room, but after getting clear, this daughter of Don't Get Mad finishes strongly to overtake Go No Go with Stolen Glory 3rd. Glenn Murphy, the winning jockey. Another Bond Girl was bred and is owned by William Higgins and Brent Davidson. Davidson is the trainer. In winning for the second time in 5 tries, Another Bond Girl stops the clock in 1 minute 12.41 seconds. Two-year-old colts and geldings have their own Classics race in the Juvenile, also at 6 furlongs. This year's edition is worth $89,250. In a night of standout favorites, Bring It On Dude is just that at 1-5, fresh off a win in the Kip DeVille Stakes.
It is Bring It On Dude with a furlong to go, drawing off now by 4. Mr. N trying to come up the rail just inside of Going to Fly Away. Bring It On Dude. He won the Kip DeVille and Open Company back to State Breds tonight to win the Classics Juvenile by almost 5.
Bring It On Dude follows his Kip DeVille win with another strong showing under Jareth Loveberry. Now 3 for 4 with all 3 wins in a row. Bring It On Dude is a gelding by Munnings, bred, owned, and trained by C.R. Trout, who happened to win last year's Juvenile with a horse by the name of Shotgun Cowboy. It remains to be seen if Bring It On Dude is in that category, but he does take the Juvenile in 1:10.28 seconds. Recaps of the OKC Turf Classic and the Classics Cup are coming your way next right after this.
More than 6,400 jobs are involved in the Oklahoma horse racing and racehorse breeding industries, but it doesn't stop at the racetrack or farm. From the stalls to house equine athletes, to the trailers that keep them on the road. Workers throughout the state provide Oklahoma-made products and services to the racing industry. More from the Thoroughbred Racing Association of Oklahoma at traoracing.com.
Remington Park Update is sponsored by the Thoroughbred Racing Association of Oklahoma.
On this Oklahoma Classics recap edition of the Remington Park Update, it's time to examine the OKC Turf Classic, a race that brought out the winner of the Turf Classic from 2013, and also a horse with a first and second place finish in Grassy Stakes this meeting. This mile and 1/16th clash on the turf carries a purse of $126,700. A dozen lined up for this, including Fleet Mitchie. This 8-1 fourth choice in the wagering makes his Classics debut. He's mainly competed in allowance and claiming company. Number 4, Run Andy Run, is 5-1 off a strong allowance win on this turf course on Oklahoma Derby Day. He's back for a second try in this event after being unplaced last year. A 5-2 favorite is Perfect to Please. He's the one who's run first and second in Remington Park Turf Stakes this meeting, the victory in the Red Earth back in August. Brian McNeil will once again have the riding assignment from trainer Veronica Griggs. Number 7, Dusty Oki, is a past winner of this race, as he took the 2013 edition. He's 5-1 here. And finally, there's long shot Ibaka, 21-1. He's the pace setter in the OKC Turf Classic.
Ibaka on the lead, company from Perfect to Please, and that pair sprinting clear of the rest. Run Andy Run is 3rd, Shellac inside 4th, trying to come on Ish Rules farther out, 10 speed, Dusty Oki and Air Assault. It's Ibaka on top. Ibaka by a half length, now by a length and a half over Perfect to Please. Ibaka battling for the front all the way and running clear in the OKC Turf Classic to win it by almost 3.
Ibaka had Perfect to Please glued to his outside, but shrugs him off late to win under C.J. McMahon. Trained by Brett Calhoun for owner Doug Wall, Ibaka is a 4-year-old gelding by Uncle Abby, now 7 for 15 in his career. This was quite a turf debut, as he beats Perfect to Please by 2 lengths, with Run Andy Run third. The final time, 1:42.53 seconds. This year's Oklahoma Classics Cup brought out Grade 3 Oklahoma Derby winner Shotgun Cowboy. He's been a Remington Park favorite since his first stakes win, which came on Oklahoma Classics night in 2014. The Classics Cup is 1 mile and 1/16 on the main track for a purse of $151,750. The only 3-year-old in here is Shotgun Cowboy, who first gained prominence on Classics night last year by taking the juvenile in romping fashion. He was a heavy favorite then, just like now, in his first try at the Classics Cup against older horses. Shotgun Cowboy is 1-10 under Cliff Berry. Lined up to challenge is number 1 Z Rockstar, second in the Cup last year, and a 3-time previous entrant in this race. Luis Quinones, former rider of Shotgun Cowboy, is aboard. CJ McMahon has the ride aboard Evansville Storm, a 7-year-old back for his 5th try at the Classics Cup. He was 4th last year.
And Z Rockstar still there. Shotgun Cowboy not threatening yet, laboring a bit as they leave the backstretch. Running third, that is Big Money Speaks, moving along and coming after the leaders. Highway 54 backing up, has had enough. Evansville Storm still 5th, now passing Highway 54. Midway through the turn, it's still Z Rockstar at the quarter pole. Shotgun Cowboy still 2nd. 6 furlongs, a minute 12 and change. Off the turn, Z Rockstar to the inside. Now Barry rouses Shotgun Cowboy in the stretch. They're nose to nose with a furlong to go, and Shotgun Cowboy grabs the lead inside the 8th pole. Having to work a bit tonight, now getting clear by 2, make it 3. The Oklahoma Derby winner is going to win the Oklahoma Classics Cup, Shotgun Cowboy, by 3 lengths.
Another flawless performance by Shotgun Cowboy. Jockey Cliff Berry patiently sat outside Z Rockstar, and when it was time, drew away to win by 2 3/4. It's win number 3 in a row, and 6th of 8 career starts for this gelding by Kodiak Cowboy from the siphon mare Shotgun Jane. What a year for breeder, owner, and trainer C.R. Trout, who has a double on Classics night and sees his graded winner add the Classics Cup to his stakes history.
Tell you what, it's a blessing. God's blessed us so good with our horses and keeping them safe, and to win the Classics here at home in front of our Oklahoma people, it means everything. Our plan is to go to the Clark at Churchill in November, and if he does well there, then we'll come back and we'll run in the Malibu at Santa Anita.
Shotgun Cowboy's final time for the mile and 1/16, 1:42.36 seconds. So that wraps up the 24th edition of the Oklahoma Classics. Our congratulations to all the winners. There's still a lot of stakes remaining during the final 2 months of this Remington Park Thoroughbred meeting, including the Clever Trevor, the major prep for the grand finale of the meet, the $250,000 Springboard Mile. Of course, we'll have all the stakes recaps for you right here on the Remington Park Update. For all of us at Raceview Network, I'm Jim Byers. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll catch you next time here on the Remington Park Update.